Alright, so we got the HT23 here, the Bolens. Just wanted to do a bit of a video for you guys on here. You probably saw the one of it snow blowing during the winter. I wanted to do another video with the blower on it just to kind of show that, but didn't get a chance. Just been super busy here with house projects, but couple things going on with this. I did build a hitch for it. For a standard 2-inch receiver, we got a bolt on the back there. Came up pretty good, and I don't know. I got a few things I've done to put LED lights on here. So this bracket here, this came with the machine. Actually, this machine came with lights, directionals, hazards, and a horn. The model number of this machine is supposedly one of the ones that was supposed to be sent to Germany, and it's my understanding that they use these on the streets over there for doing sidewalks and stuff, and that's why it came with these directionals. If you look here, you've got directional indicator here, and then one on this side over here. You get your lever down there. So that's pretty cool. And then I put in the LED bulbs that look like, the seal beams, so it has that nice look. Put a new starter solenoid in it, just a standard Ford, no Ford truck starter solenoid. It's got the electric controls here for the chute, up, down, rotate, and everything. It's got hydraulic lift for the deck. It does have a 54-inch deck that's in very, very good condition. That's out in the shed right now. I gotta get that put on here pretty soon. Since I got it, it's been good. It's got, how many hours on there? Not too bad. It's what, 400? Yeah, she's got just under 400 hours on her. Pretty good running machine, hydrostatic. Everything works, not a lot of rust. You can see at some point somebody did a hand paint job, which honestly probably saved this machine. The guy I bought it from I work with, I believe he told me that it never really cut grass. It was his father bought it for snow blowing, and they wouldn't sell it without the mowing deck. So the mowing deck sat in a garage for most of its life. So, but yeah, it snow blows great. It's a 48-inch blower. The blower is in good shape. Unfortunately, the augers are rusted to the auger shafts, so I can't really replace the oil seal on the gearbox. So it does leak a little oil. So I just keep up with it, keep an eye on it, and it's been fine. Haven't done a lot of mowing with it yet, but I did notice at the end of last year I was cutting some grass, and what I was finding was happening was, you got your air cleaner here. Normally, there's a tube that connects. Ignore this one here. I put this in. There's a tube that connects this air cleaner plate to the blower housing. So it's supposed to blow air from the blower housing into the air filter housing. But what was happening was any grass or debris or leaves that comes out of the front of the mowing deck gets sucked up underneath here and sucked up through the front of the blower housing, and it blows it up into the air cleaner, and it just packs this whole thing with grass and leaves. So you gotta shop vac this all out before you can even pull the filter off. So I don't know if they designed this thing on purpose to ram air into the carburetor, because I know they sold this engine for different applications where it didn't have that connection to the blower housing. So what I'm going to try doing, and it may or may not make a difference, I don't know, but I bought some silicone radiator tubes here, as you can see, 2-inch, I think it's 2-inch inside diameter, something like that. So you can see it fits into the hole in the housing pretty well when it just comes out. So I was gonna extend out and then just cut this tube off wherever, or add another filter onto the end of it and have that just come out the side here, something like that. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference in power, not having the air blown in. I don't know how much air pressure comes through there. I'm guessing it's probably not gonna make a big difference, but I mean, it's a garden tractor. We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, I can put it back to how it was. So yeah, aside from that, she's a pretty good runner. I'm not going to start it up right now. I got the rear wheels off. I'll do that another time, and I'll do a video of it mowing with the deck on and everything. Only thing I wish it had was power steering. But the steering itself is very easy without the snowblower. With the blower on, it steers fine as long as you're on snow. You know, it's a little tough when you got the blower in the air if you're on dry asphalt, but I mean, it is what it is. It's perfectly usable. I did replace this tire because the one that came on it was some cheap knockoff tire. Even though the size was correct, it was way too wide or something. So that's a brand new Turf Master. Sandblasted the rim. That's the last remaining original tire. I'm going to sandblast that rim, repaint it, and put a new Turf Master on there soon. So the rears, you can see you've got dual disc brakes here. Very heavy duty machine. So this is what was on there. These were the original 1985 Goodyear Turf tires. 2-ply. You know, they're 26 12x12. They were okay. I took them off. Some of them had some chunks taken out of the bead. Probably could have reused them, but the rims were really rusted from being used with the snowblower, and they had the 50-pound wheel weights on them. So I figured I'm not going to redo the wheels and put the same tires back on. So I bought these. This is a brand new tire from Carlisle, the VersaTurf. These are 4-ply, and I haven't tried them yet, but visually really happy with the way these tires look. Very nice tread pattern, very deep. I mean, there's my thumb in there. Very nice. Mounted these up. They are a radial tire. Not positive what's different about a radial than bias ply. I think it's something to do with the construction of the tread or something, but hey, you guys can fill me in on that. So yeah, I sandblasted these rims, and I used POR 15, which might not have been the best idea, because if you've ever used POR 15, you know how hard and glossy it gets when it dries. So I sanded everything with 220 paper, scotch-brightted it, cleaned it, and painted it. You know, mounting the tires. Some paint chipped off. One of these is worse than the other. Yeah, you can see it chipped off right there where it's black. I mean, whatever. It's not a show tractor. It's gonna get used. At least the POR will keep the rust from getting through. And once the wheel weights go in there, you're not gonna see much of that anyways. So, but yeah, I gotta get these mounted up soon, and yeah, hopefully it worked pretty well. I do have brand new tooling spacing ice cleat tire change for these. Had to use those to get up the driveway over here. I mean, it doesn't look super steep, but it's, yeah, with the 4-foot snowblower that weighs like 400 something pounds, you need all the help you can get. So I took like a 40-pound propane tank and filled it with concrete, and I mount that on the back of it for ballast. So that helps a lot. So yeah, that's about all I've got going on in the Bolens right now, but I know I did promise my last video to do a bit of an update on it, so I figured I should say something about it. Haven't had a lot of time for videos, just been super busy. Like you see, I get some fencing to put up over there in the backyard for the dog and stuff. So, but yeah, I definitely want to get back into making some. I do miss doing that. It's a lot of fun, and you know, there's a lot of good information out there on YouTube, so it's nice to get people's input and stuff. So, still got the 129. Now it's running pretty good. You know, it looks a little rough. You know, it's a workhorse. This is the one I used to plow with a lot back when I lived at my parents' house, and I plowed a couple years here with it, but now having the snowblower, I use that mostly. This is mainly used for using the garden cart. I do wanna get some Carlisle True Powers for the back. You know, these are nice Turf Masters, but they don't have the grip, especially when I get out there in the woods. It's a lot of wet soil here. You can probably see the standing water. If you look back down there by that brush pile, there's like a little thing of water in back of it. It is just total mud out there. So yeah, wouldn't mind getting some bar treads, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, still got the low mower. It's got the transmission out of it right now. I got to get back going on this pretty soon. I got a whole bunch of parts, changing up some stuff in here. But yeah, I don't want to spend too much time in this mower because yeah, video is supposed to be about the Bolens. So, all right, just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. All right, here's a shot with the new tires on. Very nice.